There's a lot of questions that a lot of people have about how to get into a home, and a lot of those questions have to do with financing. Now, normally we would talk to banks or financing options, but today we're here at the ITC building to talk with our friends at the Guam Housing Corporation. They've got so many new ideas and programs that'll help you get the job done. So check them out. We're talking with Miss Mary, we're talking with Mr. Caesar. Normally on this show we talk to realtors and we get a chance to talk to some of the lending institutions about how we can get people into homes. And a lot of people may not be aware of some of the great programs that we have to offer here with the Guam Housing Corporation. Miss Mary, tell us a little bit about those.
Okay, first of all, Kyle, thanks for having us. Any opportunity we have to disseminate information about our programs, we will take that opportunity. So thank you again for that. Now, to start off, we have several programs. We have loan programs, and these are direct programs, fundings that come directly from Guam Housing Corporation, and we do the processing. So we have that. We have our famous first-time homeowner down payment assistance, which is a grant, and we also have our other loan, which is a interest-free second mortgage that would assist, and it works with you getting a loan with the bank. So we have two direct programs that one is the interest rate is the prevailing rate for today plus 1%. So for today the interest rate is 4.375. That's the prevailing rate. So for Guam Housing's interest rate, it will be 5.375. It's a term of 30 years. And what I have to mention is that there is a statutory requirement that you would have the individual, after they've been pre-qualified, and let's say based on their income and their credit, they're eligible for $150,000. Okay, for them to get that, they would have to go to one financial institution, and they would have to be denied in order to come back for Guam Housing Corporation. And the reason for that is that for sure the funding, if it is an issue, then we would be helping the people that really need the help.
I love it.
So if they can secure financing from the bank, they should. Interest rate will be lower because it's the prevailing rate. We have to charge a point 1% above it. So don't be discouraged if the banks approve you, because then everything. It's a good thing. And the only thing is, if you have a construction loan, you can expect 2 closings. Unlike Guam Housing, it's 1. So that's issues. People always come in with this concern. I have poor credit. Well, I know that when they pull out the credit report, there's a number attached to that. So the banks really look at that. The higher your number, your score, the better for you. The chances of you getting approved. If you have steady income for the past 2 years, it's likely you would be approved, right? We do have another direct program, which is called 6%. That program has changed now. If today's rate is 4.375, so that's what you get, 4.375. If it's 3.75 for that day, we do have a floor, which is 4%. And then we do have a max, which is 6%. So your interest rate would always be between 4% and 6%. So that's what that program.
Does that fluctuate with you, or does it stay the same?
It depends on the prevailing rate. Okay, but like I said, it will never go lower than 4. It will never go higher than 6. So at any time the rates increase to 7%, it would be at 6%. Again, the statutory requirement, which is identical to our direct loan, is you must be denied by a bank, and only one.
So those are the first 2 programs. You mentioned 3. Could you give us a quick look at the last one?
Okay, the last one is a CAHAT. This is where the banks approves you. They normally give you 80%. This one gives you an additional 15%. So between your first mortgage and the Guam Housing CAHAT program, you would get 95% financing. So you still have to put 5%. But in this case, where you have resources for a down payment, that may be the program for you. The nice thing about it, it's interest free.
We talked a little bit about the programs to get you into homes, but there's a whole nother spectrum to this. And see, this is why you're here, Apo. You're going to tell us a little bit about some of the affordable housing options that we have, right?
Yes, Colin. Again, thank you for having us. We've been pursuing the Romanian dream of home ownership with the Guam Housing Corporation for many years. And we've been working with developers and contractors, and we've met with several of them. Many of them have come through with certain plans. We've just recently been working with a certain contractor that actually has submitted and gotten plans approved for affordable housing, which is a combination of steel and concrete, and it meets all building codes on Guam, as well as is insurable. So the risks for the banks are basically no longer there. We've talked to a couple of, or he's talked to a couple of banks, and the banks said that they will finance these homes. So there is an option, and our main thing with Guam Housing is to meet that, to close that housing gap, where you have affordability versus people that are from the medium to low income, and that's where the majority of the population is. These homes are, like I said, are insurable. They meet the seismic and wind speed specifications and building codes.
Which is
on Guam.
important, right? A lot of people are nervous about that.
Absolutely, and the major concern here on Guam is that if you can't insure it, you can't finance it.
I thought it was going to be where you're going to barbecue, but you know, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's right.
As a major concern.
Well, so now you have these homes that are both building code approved as well as insurable. The developer has talked to a couple of banks that they've said they will finance them. They run a 4-bedroom house is below $100,000.
Wow,
yes,
that is phenomenal.
Yes, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home.
Fits 12 people in there.
You know what? I mean, it's better than living in one home with 3 families in
Very
it.
true.
And that's where you see a lot of families here on Guam.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to throw out there, guys?
Come and see us.
Come and see us.
Don't deny yourself an opportunity for home ownership.
And
You'll know when you come in.
I feel like that's the biggest thing here. A lot of people feel like, oh, it can't happen for me. Oh, I can't do it yet. But as you mentioned, Ms. Mary, throughout this entire thing, you know, we've got so many different things that you can help with. So many different options.
That's correct.
And this is with the affordable housing. Maybe you got land, like you said.
Yep.
This is something you guys can help with. And again, I appreciate it. On behalf of everybody, I'm sure, who's watching the show, we appreciate it too. If we had more information or more questions on our mind, how could we get them to you?
Well, we have our programs on our website, and it's guamhousing.org, and they can get the information. There's even the application there on all of our programs, including our rental division. So, you know, if you can't make it in, go in there, read up on it, call in, make an appointment, even if it's just preliminaries that you want to know where you fare. So that's my recommendation. Don't deny yourself. We won't set you up for failure either. So.
Not even more. There you go. I want you to be my Nina now. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Kyle, always a pleasure.
Guys, great having you. Again, come on in and check them out at the Guam Housing Corporation. Hafade, everybody, and welcome back to Welcome Home. It's now time for our house tour, and I'm joined now by Miss Ellie. Hafade, Ellie.
Hafade, Kyle.
It's great to have you along for the ride here on this episode, and today you're taking us to a bunch of amazing spots. We're starting off here in beautiful northern Guam. We're in Woostic Road, one of my favorite places in the world.
Yes, exactly. It is beautiful.
Most definitely. So we're in front of this first house. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, 2,000 square feet, and it's beautiful, as you can see.
Oh, definitely. It looks pretty new, too. When was it built?
I believe it was built in 2015.
Wowzer. I want to see the inside now. Let's take a look.
Well, Kyle, if you can take a look here, we have beautiful chandelier.
See that. And you know what? This is a great space living room. A lot of room to take care of business, huh?
Yes, a lot of room, exactly. And it's beautiful when you come home from work. You want to be able to relax. And this is actually a grand room.
Oh.
So if we take a look on the other side, you'll see that they have a dining space and then the kitchen off on the other
Check that out. So this over here is that dining space you were talking about. I love it. We've got tons of great natural lighting in here. And I noticed a humongous split air conditioning unit too.
Yes, and it's big enough to cool off the whole house, actually in this area. So I think it'll be very comfortable for whoever decides to stay here.
So we're moving on into the kitchen. As you mentioned, nice open floor plan. I am digging it.
Right, we're standing right in front of this large granite island in the kitchen. And if you can tell, everything matches on all the countertops, and then we also have this beautiful fridge and matching stove and dishwasher.
I love it. Plenty of counter space to prepare meals, plenty of storage space to stick everything else away. Great kitchen by all my standards.
Well, Kyle, we're heading into the bathroom. And if you can see here, we have a floor-to-ceiling tile. We have this awesome sink, this nice looking toilet, and
Very
then
new
this
looking.
beautiful mirror.
I love it. Everything's complete, and like I said earlier, you got that floor to ceiling tile work, easily cleanable. I'm sorry, I got 3 kids. I want to make sure we can get things looking nice before company comes over, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect bathroom too. Wow, so I noticed here, as you mentioned outside, we have so many bedrooms to choose from. All of them are beautiful, a lot of them the same great space, and most especially my favorite feature, the closets.
Yeah, if you look at the closet, they all have a lot of space where you can just put everything in there.
They're full blown, they're almost like bedrooms. But this room here is a little more special because as we mentioned, a lot of the rooms are the same size, but this one's got an added feature, right?
Yes, it has a bathroom and it's full functioning. You have your sink, your toilet, and your shower. And again, the floor to ceiling tiles.
Beautiful, beautiful layout, an added bonus, this added bonus room.
Yes.
Wow, so of all the bedrooms we see, all of them have amazing qualities, and this one has got to be the master. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. And if
Very
you take
cool.
a look at the details in this room, you'll see that the doors are beautifully decorated. You also see the crown moldings on the ceiling.
And that's something I've noticed through the whole house actually. There's crown molding throughout this entire joint, including in that big laundry room that we passed on the way in here, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Very cool. So we've got our master bedroom, high ceilings. Ah, are you
Right?
kidding me? I'm telling you, what is this, an extra bedroom?
It should be. I mean, it's big enough to be an extra bedroom. You can actually fit maybe a twin size bed in here.
It's a huge closet. This is probably one of the biggest closets we've ever had on this show. It's got
beautiful.
built-in storage and everything, huh?
Yes, sir.
Very
It sure does.
nice. Now that is that. We gotta see what's in here. Wow. Now this is what I call a bathroom.
Beautiful, isn't it? You have your jetted tub, and then you have your trimmings all across the wall. Again, floor to ceiling tiles, and a very workable toilet and sink. Beautiful.
Very nice. And you mentioned to me earlier a little bit about these door handles, huh?
Yeah, you know, when you get older, most people have a hard time turning knobs, and this makes it easier for even a senior citizen or a person with disabilities to open up the door without struggling.
And I noticed there's like crevasses here. It's like anti-slip. See that?
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. A lot of great details and a lot of great additions
Yes.
all in this home. That pretty much wraps it up for this first home, and I'm gonna tell you, there's so much space here, I can't even imagine having access to it, and that's not even it. We've got some other great features here too. Humongous yard.
Yes, we do have a humongous yard, like you said. You can have big parties here. It's all closed up, gated actually. And then we also have our 2-car garage where you can park your car inside, and overall it's a beautiful place.
Definitely
Beautiful home.
is. Definitely is, and a great first stop on this edition of our house tour. So we're heading somewhere next. Where are we going?
We're going to Barrigada. It's also a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house right next to PC Lujan.
All right.
And that's another awesome place, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
Let's check it out now. All right, guys, we're here now at house number 2. Ellie, you brought us all the way to the beautiful village of Barrigada.
And right next door, we have PC Lujan. Across the street, we have the bus stop. So if you have kids, this is the place to be.
There you go. Doesn't get any better located than this spot right here in the central village. Again, we have got so much going on here. Outside, that's great. Let's see what inside looks like, yeah?
Let's. So Kyle, we're in the great room right now, which, yeah, it's a pretty big room, huh?
I'm telling you, it's a great living space. I see a lot of room for couches and all that good stuff. And you got a big, big, big area here for open natural lighting.
Yes, and then you also have your recessed lighting on the ceilings. It's a
Love
beautiful
it.
space.
Definitely. A lot of room for a family to definitely grow in here.
Exactly.
Pretty cool. What's over here?
So here we are in the dining room. It's a nice space here, don't you think, Kyle?
Definitely is, and I love the fact that there's storage everywhere. We've got cabinets down here, pantry area there. We've
Yep.
got even more shelving
Yep.
and cabinets over here too.
Yep. And then when you turn to your right, we have the kitchen.
Ah, the big, big area, the main staple, and a nice
big
open
island,
floor
too.
plan.
Yes.
Definitely. So we've got this chill section here, chill area that leads us right between, huh?
Yeah, so if you're the type of person who likes to party in the house, you have that interaction going between your guests and you can watch your kids off to the side. It's a wonderful space.
A lot of room to prepare those meals and a lot more
Exactly.
storage space in there too.
Exactly.
2 thumbs up for this kitchen.
this is the master bedroom.
I like it. So there are two other bedrooms flanking both sides of this
Yes,
bedroom.
yes.
There's a big bathroom across the hall from here too. But this is the master bedroom.
Yes, and then it also has a bathroom, the master bath. And then we have a lot of space, closet space, storage space. And yeah, it's just a really nice space.
Definitely. Great tile work, great room. A lot of extra amenities. Like you said, that closet has extra storage in it too. Pretty cool.
Kyle, before we go, you know, I forgot to mention that we do have one more room here, the ensuite. Isn't this awesome?
This
Look at the wooden
definitely
floors.
is. I'm telling you, it's a great addition. And I didn't even notice it in the beginning. So it's a complete ensuite? Is that what we're calling this?
Yeah, it's separate from the other rooms. It's got its own bathroom. It's got two closet spaces. What can you ask for?
I'm telling you, perfect for
Sweet.
his and her situation. Definitely very sweet. I want to take a look at that bathroom. Wow, that is a lot of space.
It is. It's a big space.
Definitely. So we've got the toilet set up, the tub, of course, along with the shower. I'm thinking one of my favorite features of this bathroom is that countertop.
Yeah, that would be mine too. And also, it's got two mirrors.
I can see me twice. Very
Right?
cool.
And then again with the floor-to-ceiling tiles.
And the recessed lighting.
Yeah.
Very, very modern effects on this classic music. Ellie, what a magnificent find. I mean, it's only house number 2. We still got one more house to go. I dig all the extra rooms and extra area here that we have. All those bathrooms, there were 3 bathrooms altogether?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of room for everyone to get ready with no confusion and nobody getting mad.
Yep.
I dig it. So that's house number 2, like I mentioned. We got one more place to check out. Where are we heading to next?
We're heading to still in Barrigada, but it's up the street. And this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, 2,024 square feet.
Just keep getting bigger.
2-car garage.
Let's check it out. All right, Ellie, we're here at house number 3, and you know what? We're still in the beautiful central village of Barrigada. However, I hear a little more hustle, a little more bustle. I know we're closer to Manila, right in the thick of it all. Where are we?
We are here in Route 10, just off of Route 10. We have Antoine Middle School on your left, and then all the high schools off to your right, including FD,
Oh, yeah.
Father Duenas.
And our colleges are right over there too.
Yeah, we have UOG, GCC.
Very nice. And we're here at this beautiful home. I don't think anybody's ever lived in it before. How many bedrooms are we talking?
Brand new home, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
All right, I'm excited. Brand new home, a great location. Let's check out inside. Wow.
Isn't this a beautiful space?
This is huge. This is huge. And I'm loving all the high ceilings.
Yeah.
They've got all these great fixtures. You can really tell that it's a brand new home. What are your favorite features?
Well, I do like the tiles, and then I do like the chandelier up here, the lightings, and
Beautiful foyer area. We've got a great living room area.
very modern.
And this over here, this has got to be the dining area,
Yes,
right?
that's the dining room. So Kyle, this is a beautiful dining room. You have the light coming in through the sliding door here, French sliding door I might add.
Love it. A lot of great room, same great tile work, a lot of space for, like you said, your dining table or whatever else you want to put in here. And so close to the kitchen. Now this is a fully functional, greatly laid out kitchen, yeah?
Yep, and it's a beautiful kitchen. You have your granite tiles, your countertops, and then you have modern cabinetry all around.
I love it. Multiple layers of it, great backsplash, and it looks like some beautiful stainless steel fixtures too. Beautiful kitchen, microwave built in, so futuristic. Wow, so this is bedroom 1 of 4. We're in here and I noticed immediately, beautiful closet work, Ellie.
Beautiful, yes indeed. We do have a lot of closet space here. There's a drawer for everything. And as you can see also, the tile work is also phenomenal throughout the house.
Great stuff, open windows, you can get some wind in there. And if that doesn't help, we've got some ceiling fans to help save you some money on the power too. And I also noticed, this isn't even the master bedroom, but is that a bathroom on there?
Yes, that is a bathroom, yeah.
Check it out. All right, you're right. It's a beautiful bathroom, and most especially, I'm in love with that shower. Look at that shower. It's like a robot shower.
It's got modern fixtures. Everything in here is like A1.
Very cool. I'm digging it. And it's not even the master. Let's check that one out now.
This is the master bedroom.
I can see the
Beautiful.
difference now. I thought the last room was the master bedroom, but definitely not.
We have a lot of closet space. just in here, and that it doesn't end there because we do have an extension to the closet right through this door.
Wow, like a walk-in closet, hallway, ceiling fan, great
Yes.
stained floors. Let's take a look in there.
Closet for days, Kyle.
That's what I'm talking about. Closet hallways to take us to Narnia, and look at that bathroom too.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful bathroom. You have a jacuzzi tub there, big enough probably for two. Great space, and then you have also 2 sinks.
I love it. So a his and her situation
Yep.
going on, and you still get that futuristic space shower too.
Yes.
Very, very, very glamorous, and at the same time,
Very modern.
everything you need, right?
Yes, everything.
An amazing home, just wrapped up an amazing tour, and I'm gonna tell you, there are so many hidden gems about this house in particular. The laundry room is huge.
Everything is huge, actually. We have the 3 bathrooms, and then we have your grand room behind us, and then we also have your large master bedroom.
That's right, that's just
Awesome space.
inside. Outside, humongous area there for partying, fence all the way around, and we can't forget about that garage, girl.
Yep, I'm telling you, this whole house actually would be awesome for a new family who wants to just purchase their forever home.
We love it, and it's a great way, like I said, to cap off this round of our house tour here on Welcome Home. Ellie, thank you so much for coming through and spending some time with us. If we had any questions about these homes or any homes and we wanted your help, how can we get a hold of you?
You can call me at 687-8986, or you can call our office at Remax Realty Group at 647-3725.
We love it. Again, a great edition of Welcome Home in the Bucket for you. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. And remember to check out our friends at Remax Realty Group for all of your realty needs. Girl, we're on Route 10. I know there's stores over here and over there. Let's go get $2 pico papaya, yeah?
I'm gonna grab a drink.